Hello everybody, we are here to work on our bow staff today. I have Mr. Frank with us to help me with the demonstrations, and Alexa, stop. First thing we're going to do is, last class, any of you that were here or listened to the end of the last class, we marked out our bow staff. Okay, we have the middle mark and these two outside marks here. And we're going to do that with Mr. Frank's bow staff right now. And the blue tape is, where'd the blue tape go? Okay, the blue tape is over here. And Mr. Frank, you want to hold it right here? Now we're going to set this up for Mr. Frank. This could be for anybody. He's going to take his hand on right on there. No, that hand. And then just go right there. Yeah, grab it tight to this. Yeah, right that way, a little bit, little bit, little bit. Good, and then we're going to mark that, the next mark. Good. He's got a center grip right now, and we're going to put the spot where the middle grip is going to be, and right there. Now, and generally everybody is somewhat the same. Now he's going to grip it out further. And that'll give us the area to go for our outside grip. Good. I think you guys can see that in the mirror, in the video. And this is a little longer staff than I have, but then you have the end, obviously the end here, but you have this grip, you have the three grips here, inside, middle, and outside. Good, and we're going to do the same to the other way. And here, and again, it doesn't have to be exact. Now, one thing I started doing the bow staff maybe 2 decades ago, and I just recently put new tape on. I used it that much, I wore the tape off. If you want to get good at this, or you want to get good at anything, you need to actually use it. Some of these can be cut down a bit. So here's mine. And I just got this back together with some blue tape on it. But I wore these down that much by gripping and going and going and going and using it. I wore the tape off. It probably took a decade, I guess. But Mr. Frank, you want to come back onto your spot there. And we're going to come here. And Mr. Frank has never done this before, so I'm going to teach him like I would teach you. So let's start out with the middle. Just put your hand out here in the middle like this, with your palm up like that. And I want you to take it, grip it, and take it up and under and back. Good. So back out again. Good. Take it. I'm going to have you hold it in the middle. Boom. You're in a chumbi stance now with that. Good. Have it here. So hold it in the middle. Good. And you're standing straight up, and you hook, boom, down and back up. And you can do that from here, almost any position. You can grab that back. Good, and back. It's just a palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down, palm up. Maybe you can hear the hit when I hit the back of my shoulder. Boom, palm down. And you wouldn't necessarily start with chumbi on this side, but it's the same thing. Always good to do things from both ends. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I have to have Miss Elizabeth here to remind me to keep my head in the camera. If you see her when we take the classes, she keeps on nudging me or poking at me when I get my head out of the camera. So okay, that's that. That's in your start position. Boom. So you're sure. So let's go. Let's have two hands on it. Palm up and palm down. I'm going to do the right-handed version. So I'm going to take right in the center of the middle grip right now, right here, and right in the center of the middle grip right here. So I'm not going to go in entirely middle. I'm not going to go center. I'm going to come right and cover up that middle piece. Good. And then palm up, palm down, and then down chumbi. That's chumbi right here. That's your ready stance. Now there's some different ways to do ready stances, but this is the one I'm teaching you. Good. So you got your middle mark. You guys see this? Got the middle mark. Boom. And down. Okay. Middle mark and down. Good. Middle mark and down. And back to starting. So work on that. And again, carry a stick around. If you want to get good at this, you carry a stick around. Walk when if you walk in the woods or around the block. Carry a stick with you. Walk around the house. Put something in your hand. And your hands get used to having something in your hand because it's not normal for us to have something on our hands. So keep it here, and then you'll just be more able to hold on to something that's in your hand. It feels more natural. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to take an outside grip, not all in the middle of the last two here, and then one right here. Okay. Good. And we're going to take the palm up and the palm down. We could be right from here. We could be right from here. But what I want you to let's bring it up here. Let's bring it up here, and I want you to come out with that hand right here. Good. And back, and back, and back, and back, and back. Now notice when. Okay, don't come out that way again. Notice his hand is gripping downward. Good. And keep that front angle in a tight fist. The front hand want to keep tight, and the back hand is going to become a little more loose, almost balancing it when you're punching with the left. Now when we come to the right, hit to the right again, holding tight. This is a punch in the grand scheme of things. And this hand, yes, he's holding it up. But this hand is like this. Good. So you're here. I'm going to be like that. Boom. Boom, tight, 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 tight at the top. Good. Tight, tight, tight. And Mr. Frank's going back and forth. Tight, 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 tight. Finger in the front. This hand in the back a little loose. Okay, more balancing. It's going to hit here, guys. It hit the back of this shoulder here. Good. And then you come here, tight, tight. This is more little loose, and it's going to come and hit this part of the shoulder. If you work on this, you're going to spend about a couple months where this is going to get a little sore because your body's not used to getting hit like that. Okay? But after that 6 months, it never really bothers you again. As much as I'm hitting myself pretty hard there. This is pretty, what is the word? You're pretty accustomed conditioned to do that. You know, some people, they hit themselves a certain amount of times and it doesn't bother them as much. That's where my shoulder is right now. Boom, 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 and it won't get sore. But you got to work at that. You got to do that. It's going to be. It may hurt for a couple of days in a row of practicing. So let's do that a couple times. Mr. Frank, come over in the middle more right now, and I just want you to go back and forth, back and forth. Good. Now notice that hand is out straight. That should be a little tight fist right there. Good. And it's got to be a little, when this is coming across here, it can't be back. It's got to be into the person that you're actually going to hit. So can you see this here? Let me use a target. Good. Let me put a target here. So he's going to punch, punch, punch. I know you don't have targets on, I get it. But it's got to come, stop. See, it's got it, right now that target is on this side of his face. He's got to hit, he can't be back in here hitting. He's got to hit here, punch, or see, I'm going to move it here, 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 here. It's just like punching, okay? So if I keep on going with that, boom, 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 boom. That's pretty good, Mr. Frank. Good job. Again, if you do this daily, your shoulders are going to get sore on the pop-up. Good job, Mr. Frank. Good, 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 burrow. Okay, and remember, it's the same with it's almost like a hook punch, or we come across with this way with a hook, okay? If I stop, if I'm going to punch in the head, I've got to come out across through the head a little bit as I'm practicing it and coming across. So it's almost the same. It's almost the same movement. It's a punch. It's got a lock, but there's a little bit of a hook to it, coming around to bring this stick that it would hit the middle of whatever you're hitting. Meaning, I'm gonna go through the target. You understand? Good. Okay. Now, let's go back and review the. You got the middle, right? Good. Come up. Grab. Let's grab right here. Let's grab right here. Grab right here. The first mark. Boom. I should change colors. I'm going to teach this. You're on the inside. Maybe the inside marks right here. Grab them. Boom. Good. You're going right back into chumbi. Boom. Down again. Again. Boom. 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 And again and again and again. That's remember our starting position. Boom. And let's come back out. Here we're in our position to I don't want to say attack, defend ourselves, we'll say. And let's take a middle grip, which is out here, or outside this way. This is like a center grip. Let's call this a middle grip. Okay? And we're going to take hand on top of hand, and we're going to take this a little wider. We're going to go way to the wide. And it could go wider if you want, but I want you about shoulder height or shoulder width. So that's your outside grip. The outside of your outside grip, right here. Good, grab right there. Grab right there. And now you're going to come up. It's almost like an overhead press, but we're going to block something coming down. And one of the reasons you wouldn't want to come way out here, when I come way out here, I start losing strength. And I come in here, I start losing strength too. I'm in a really powerful position right now with that outside grip right here. Good. Good. So right here. So I want you to step out and lock up. Good. And again, it almost looks like you're doing an overhead press. Good. And I want you to come out on a 45, maybe a 55-degree angle. Let's a little higher. This is 90. 90, 45, so it's about 45, 50 degrees there up, because you're blocking something that's coming down. So, Mr. Frank, move over to the center there. So something's coming down, boom, and you're wide. So the person is mostly, you say, well, what about my hands? Well, you're seeing somebody come here, and he's gonna probably come to here on top of you. So you have your hands wide, boom, and maybe a little bit wide. Yeah, I want to see the blue there. That's good. So right now, here's his shoulder, and he's about this blue thing is about right in line with his shoulder, and he's on the outside. So he's got a really good, powerful grip. He's coming on a 45. Maybe up a little higher, up a little bit. Good. Foot and down. Okay, do that 10 times. Go. Boom. And try to lock it out. So you're coming up like this, lock, lock, good. Good, and step either way, 5 with your left, 5 with it, and it needs to lock like a punch. If the stuff doesn't lock, that gives you the speed. Boom, good, boom, good, boom, good, boom, good, boom. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now, so let's go back to review the other one before we go back to, we're going to do something else with that. But let's go back. We got our middle grip up. Okay, middle grip. Good. And middle grip down. And go back to that punch again. Boom, 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 boom. Cross back, keep going. There, Mr. Frank, back and forth. Lock, 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 lock. You can go slower here as long as you lock it. It's not so much speed right now, but lock it. Lock, lock. Lock. Try to lock for half a second. Lock. Lock. Hold it. Hold. 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 It's more important to do it right and lock it than it is to just keep going speed movements. Although there is a time to do speed. That's a way to practice too. But in the beginning here, we want to do it correctly. Good. Back, and back, and back, and back. Burrow. Go back to chumbi. Good. Okay, Mr. Frank. I'm get used to doing that with that here. One thing, you know, that you have. I keep telling you guys that what's the Japanese, Chinese martial artist that said, 10,000, I don't fear the guy that knows 10,000 kicks, I fear the guy that practiced one kick 10,000 times. It means I fear the guy that practiced this punch 10,000 times. Not the guy that can do 50 things with a staff, unless he practiced each one of those 10,000 times, right? Get really good at this, really good at this. You're churning here, and what I mean by good is your body's churning. This is turning. Boom, 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 boom. You're churning your body up, boom, with that punch. Now we're controlling it right now, coming out about head high, but we can very easily come back. We can very easily lower this, lower this, lower this. We can come across the middle, middle, high, high. Great drill is low, middle, high, high, middle, low, or low, high, middle, middle, high, low, and just back and forth, doing some different drills with that. This is always hard to see the time in here. Oh, I didn't want to go too much longer here on today's bow staff. We'll go a couple more minutes on that. Take back to the outside grip again. Okay, so you got the outside grip out here. Probably the most outside you're going to go for strength. Yes, we can go farther apart if that would happen, but most likely this is where you would be this is the most powerful position over the top of your head. And what's that going to mean? It's going to probably be the most powerful position down here. So we can also block like this. So step out with your right, left, and lock each one. Again, you can go out, 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 out. Good. Out, out. Good, good, good. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is practice. If you want to get good at this, you're going to have to practice at it. So what I want you to do, I'm going to show you one more thing before we leave here. What I want you to do when you get home, I want you to do 10 of these, back and forth. 10 of these. And even with the other hand, just to get used to that, even though you probably won't go into chumbi that way. Boom, boom. And do 10 of those with each, 10 back and forth. And I'm going to put this, the drill sequence on the bottom of the video here, down below. Okay? So what I want you to do is take your middle grip, good, and I just want you to get in the kima stance, and back, boom, 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 boom. I want you to do 20 of those, okay? And then take a break. 20 of those, and once you get to 20, good, then take a break again and go back to this, 10 of these, good? 10 of the chumbi stances, 10 of the chumbi stances, good? 10 of the chumbi stances, 10 of the chumbi stances, 10 of the chumbi, 10 of the chumbi, 10 of the chumbi, and then come back here and do, in the kima, 20 of these. Boom, 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 boom. Go a little faster on some of them right now. If you're actually doing a workout, try to get a little bit of speed to it. Good, 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 Mr. Frank, Mr. Frank. Good, watching Mr. Frank there, good, bro. Good, now you just did a bunch of fast ones. Now I want you to do a couple slow ones, 10, 10 slow. 1, 2, hey, ha, 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 ha. Good. Okay, we're going to call that the high. It's going to be a high punch with our stick, a 10 slow. So 10 slow with each one. Lock, 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 and lock. Good. Okay, so we did. And now let's come back, switch up a little bit. Come back and do that. Good. Just do 5 of these now. Just do 5. Boom. Good. Boom. 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 Good. Now let's come out and do low or in a kima stance. Good. And low. 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 20 fast. 20 fast. Boom. 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 Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. 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 Once you burrow, now do 10 slow. That's what we're going to do. I'll put that on the down below at the notes for you to follow. And this is what you have to do. And do this every day. Do 20 fast, good, and 10 slow. Good, and switch it up with some chumbis. Good. Kima stances, like this. Hand down, pull them up. Good. Up, like that. Good. And then do 10 in the Kima stance, 10 of these. Down here, boom, boom, fast, boom, 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 boom. And then do 20 of those and do 10 slow. Boom, 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 boom. Good. So let's start out with that for right now. And work on that at home. Let's do the top ones too. Yeah, let's do the outside grip, step forward, and lock. Good. 10 with your right, 10 with your left. Let's say 4 sets of those. Overhead blocks, 4 sets of 10 on each side. Okay? Good. Good job. And then middle block, the high punch. Boom, boom. We'll do 20 of those and 10 slow. Okay? 4 sets of those. And in between the sets, you can do this. You can do some of these, or you get used to going back like this. You can also do in between the sets, Kima stance. Good. The other thing we can do, last thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you, is grip the middle like this. Good. And go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. The front keeps going down, down. You want to keep your arms still. Good. Boom, 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 boom. And just try that for right now. 2 hands, it's a little easier. But down, 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 down. And keep everything easier. And just, you can work on that a little bit too. That's sort of like your bonus for tonight. But I want you to practice this 20 times fast, 10 slow, 20 times fast, 10 with your right, 10 with your left, fast, and then 10 with your left, slow. Okay, now again, I'll write this down below, and do 4 sets of those. And it'll probably take you about 10 minutes, but you do those for 10 minutes for a couple weeks. This will get hard, and you'll be able to handle your stick a little bit better, and it'll go well with learning how to do the staff, and then we'll start getting into some drills and things later on. So hopefully this is good for you. Oh, I didn't start the class, did I? No, I didn't. Practice. Again, you're not going to learn anything by practice. There's ancient Jewish sages that talk about practice. If you study and work and do something, learn how to do something, but you don't go back and stay on the fundamentals, you're going to lose your ability to do whatever you're doing. You got to stay at fundamentals. These are the fundamentals of the staff. This is stuff you always have to practice. This one right here, boom, boom. I mean, it's again and again and again and again. You want to get good at something, you got to practice the basics. You can never leave the basics. Once you leave the basics, you're leaving your foundation, and you may look good, like you can, oh, look at me, I'm turning around in circles, and I'm going here, and woo, look at this, whoa, look at me, I'm flipping. Well, what is that going to do when somebody attacks you? Nothing. This is going to do something when somebody tries to attack you, up and back. So let's work on that till I see you next time, and have a great day. Let's dismiss class, turn around and face the flags. Trip, Kanye, and class, Trip, Kanye. Have a great day. God bless.